The market has recovered significantly and more big news regarding Shiba Inu has recently broken. You should not miss this video if you are interested in Shiba Inu or own shib tokens. Then, what's the most recent update on the Shiba Inu coin? What effect will this have on the Shiba Inu worth? All of this new information about Shiba Inu that has recently surfaced will be answered in today's video along with any questions you may have. Please watch this video to the very end since I have invested a lot of time and effort into it, to ensure that no details are omitted. First, let's check out the Shiba price chart for April 11th to see how it's doing before we get into the topic at hand, shall we? Approximately 195 units are being sold today as Shiba Inu. With a trading volume of $200 million in 24 hours, the price of shib by 1%. At the moment, the token is the 21st most valuable cryptocurrency, with a market cap of more than $7 billion. These prices may have changed by the time you watch the video. This content is not meant to provide financial advice. We can begin today's video now. The developer of Shiba Inu explained the delay in launching SHIB stablecoin. Everyone in the Shiba Inu community is waiting for the algorithmic stablecoin SHIB to be released into the shib ecosystem. Why is the Shiba Inu important? The launch of SHIB stablecoin has changed. You may remember that the Shiba Inu ecosystem team made an announcement in 2021 about their intentions to release additional projects, such as SHIB stablecoin, in order to develop the ecosystem, a token of appreciation and a collectible card game. After promising to release the CCG Shiba Eternity and the ecosystem reward token Treat 4 years ago, the team finally delivered. Nevertheless, the much-anticipated SHIB stablecoin has yet to be released, despite being originally planned for 2022. There have been little updates regarding the a stablecoin launch from the team since then. People in the area are starting to wonder why there was a holdup. In response to this question, Dairia said that the shib project team is holding off on moving further until stablecoin regulations are clarified. The Shiba Inu ecosystem team may be able to launch SHIB with well-defined regulations for stablecoins. According to this, stablecoin regulations are about to be set up in the US. Curiously, full regulation of dollar-pegged stablecoins is almost welcomed in the US. The United States Senate and House of Representatives have both passed stablecoin legislation with strong bipartisan support. Federal regulation of dollar-pegged stablecoins is a long overdue goal of the Stable and Genius bills. The Genius Act was approved by the Senate Banking Committee with a vote of 18-6, while the Stable bill was passed by the House Financial Services Committee with a vote of 32-17. Decisions from the entire Senate and House chamber are currently pending on the Genius and Stable bills. After both bills are passed, they are combined and sent to the President for signature. The policy is likely to be signed into law by President Trump, who has long supported stablecoins tethered to the dollar. He thinks stablecoins can help the US dollar gain strength and worldwide domination. Also, most stablecoins are not securities, according to a recent announcement from the US SEC. That is why the Securities and Exchange Commission cannot regulate them. The possible debut of SHIB in the midst of all these legal initiatives, the Shiba Inu ecosystem team is holding off on moving forward with the SHIB project until the US sets clear regulations for stablecoins. Just so you know, SHIB is an algorithmic stablecoin with a 1 cent per token value tied to the US dollar. Lucy, head of marketing for Shiba Inu, revealed last year that the group had not yet determined a way to keep SHIB's 1 cent peg. Despite the lack of a release date, SHIB has been thoroughly tested to avoid the same problems that have befallen other algorithmic stablecoin initiatives, such as Terra's UST. Please, if you are still here, hit that like button. Your support means the world to me. You can support the channel without spending a dime. If you want to know what's happening with Shiba Inu and where the currency could go from here, you'll have to see the show. SHIB maintains crucial support. A 26% increase in volume is a larger surge on the horizon. On Thursday, Shiba Inu was trading near 1,192 units, representing a 9% gain over the previous 24 hours, indicating that the breed is trying to recover. Now that SHIB has momentarily touched 1,213 units as a daily high, it is approaching a crucial resistance zone close to the 20-day exponential moving average, which is around 1,228 units. If SHIB bulls want to turn around the current downtrend, they must first clear the 20-day exponential moving average (EMA). Holders should take heart in the fact that SHIB has successfully held the 1,050–1,100 unit support range over the past several days. Since March, this zone has served as a psychological and structural floor on many occasions. The chart below shows that despite wider market concern, bottom buyers might be coming in and acquiring the token, as suggested by the successful defense of this level and a 26% rise in trading volume. What caused the decrease in burn rate? But a precipitous decline in SHIB's deflationary activity complicates matters. With just 2.6 million tokens purportedly destroyed in the last 24 hours, the token burn rate apparently collapsed by more than 92%, according to data from tracking firm SHIB Burn. There has been a dramatic increase in fire activity recently, in stark contrast to this. How has the SHIB group reacted? Be practical. Core marketer Lucy in the Shiba Inu ecosystem recently posted an appeal for the community to disregard negativity and concentrate on forthcoming technological releases. Without going into detail, Lucy hinted at upcoming advancements that could revolutionize the ecosystem's usability. Among these innovations is Karma on PuppyNet, an initiative to incentivize user engagement on Shibarium's Layer 2 network. Lucy emphasized that there are plans for further significant advancements that would transform SHIB into a utility-rich ecosystem, moving it away from being merely a meme coin. The meat of today's video is about to begin. In what ways could $5,000 be utilized? If SHIB manages to regain its all-time high, the cryptocurrency market is likely to have a roller coaster of a day. Investors stand to win significantly from the market's inherent volatility, but they also run the risk of seeing a large portion of their gains wiped out. In the early days of the asset's existence, Shiba Inu investors staked their bets on its inherent volatility. Although there are still noticeable ups and downs with the meme currency, the size is quite small. The asset is now making strides, thus SHIB should retake its top soon. The Shiba Inu has seen a 10% increase in the last day, with a high of 1,196 units traded. SHIB was the market leader when this article was written. This follows a tremendous increase of 11.25% the day before. SHIB's price ranged from 1,078 units at its lowest point to 1,213 units at its highest point. About 3 years ago, in 2021, the meme coin reached a record high of 8,845 units. Market value for Shiba Inu is about 86% below its all-time high. It isn't impossible, but the odds of the asset recovering its peak are low right now. Since its introduction in 2020, SHIB has had a rise of over 14,617,579.92%. Is it possible to make significant gains with $5,000 invested today? It is worth mentioning that if $5,000 were invested in Shiba Inu today, it would yield $416 million. There are 847,373 tokens. A $5,000 investment would yield $36,853.43 if the meme coin regains its all-time high of 8,000.